Well, today's job, big blockage. This had a bit of everything in, from wipes to fat, kids' toys, silt, bricks, half bags of tarmac, you name it. I found it in this manhole today. So we locate the manhole at the front. There's a manhole at the back as well. And we check the gully. Now, it's not externally flooding, but the gully is holding a little bit. Not much, but it is holding. So that's telling me there is an issue with the line straight away. So we pop the manholes up. Fully surcharged. This is the manhole at the front of the property, fully surcharged. This goes out to the road from here. Then we go and lift the back one up just in case, and that once again is surcharged. Now these chambers are about 1.5 metres deep, so I'll put my rod in and find it to be what we call a trap or an interceptor, whatever you want to call it. Now it was absolutely rammed, so I was rodding this for a while. This video doesn't really show how long I was rodding it for, but I was rodding this for ages. I couldn't get my rod in the actual trap because of how much debris and silt and stuff was in it. So I keep prodding away, and eventually it does start draining away. Now the time it takes to drain away gives you an idea how long this is actually being blocked. You can just see wipe after wipe flowing through. The video don't really do it justice, but you can actually see wipes after wipes, bits of fat. So it does start draining. As you can see, it's absolutely bellowing through. I can see the top hole's also blocked if you have a look. So the top hole's absolutely caked. Now looking at the way that is flowing there is a restriction in the channel. As you can see it going over the top of it. At this point I'm not sure what it is. So I'll just have to be patient, wait for it all to drain away. Which does take quite a while. As you can see, all the manholes from the back are all flooding in now. Look at that. Bubbling away. Absolutely beautiful. What a sight. As I said, it did take a while to drain away, but I could sit and watch this all day personally. I don't know about you lot watching, but I definitely could. So it does take a while to drain, and it's absolutely flying through. You can just about see chunks of fats and wipes and that all bellowing through. So this is the last house on the run before it goes out to the road. So I'm surprised there was no external flooding further up the road, because obviously them manholes are shallower towards the head of the run, and they get deeper as they come out towards the road. So how there was no external flooding with the amount of water coming through here it's a mystery really. I mean, it's relentless. It just doesn't stop. It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming and flowing through. It just doesn't seem to want to stop. I mean, you can just see the wipes, wipe after wipe after wipe. As I keep saying, wipes and fat will block you up. If you keep flushing them, you're going to end up with a blockage, external flooding, possibly internal flooding. It's going to cause you problems. Keeps us in work, so it's happy days for us. But if you flood out and you've got shit all over your garden, please don't be moaning if you've caused it yourself. So it's starting to slow down now, very slowly. And we're starting to see a bit of the benching now. You can just see all the fats, all the wipes. You can just see it all flowing through. Nuggets as well. That one was like King Kong's finger that went through. Now, as you can see, there is a restriction in the channel. The water's going over the top of it. So there is something in the channel, but obviously until it stops we don't know what it is. There we go. Doing this, I pull out this, which is plastic bag, tarmac, so someone's throwing that in somewhere. There's a lot of silt and debris and stuff at the bottom. I mean, just look at all that. This drain hasn't been cleaned for absolutely years. The top hole's blocked with fat and wipes, loads of silt in the channel, just everything. So get the gully grabs, try and remove as much of the silt as I can. then free up the top hole. Still restriction in the trap. As you can see, it's not flowing properly. But you can just see the big chunks of fat in there, which I do remove, and I will show you at the end of the video. So at this point I have removed most of the silt, not all of it, but you can see the bottom hole is still restricted a bit, so it does take a bit of work just to get that all flowing again. I was on this job for about probably an hour and a half getting this done. Just a bit of caution, I jet downstream just in case silt and fat's all down there. And this is all the silt I pulled from the line, a whole bucket full, rag in there as well. I mean, just so much silt, ridiculous amounts. But at least I know that this line will be running freely. Big clunks of stone, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's big clunks in there. Also in this job, wouldn't be a job like this without a kid stay in there. Also in there, here we go, cooking fat. This is what fat does when it goes in the line. It clunks up, creates a big solid substance like this, and will block you up. So for those who don't know the effects of fat in the line, do not pour fat, because this is what happens to it when it clunks together and dries up in the line. It creates big bergs like this. So all that was out of that line. So we restored flow. Chamber's now running, now empty. Top manhole's all clear and free flowing now. Lids down. Cup of tea. Happy days. Job's a good one.